So this time, get in here, I want to talk about what exactly is a neuron. You've heard the term before, and you probably have some idea, but you probably don't have a great idea, even if you think you do. First of all, a neuron is a type of cell. Okay? So we have like heart, liver, muscle, cells. And there's lots of other cells until we get to brain cells. And that's what a neuron is. So a neuron is a brain cell. And it looks like this. It has the soma. It's like the body of it. Okay. And then it has, we'll call this the soma. And it has this tail. Called the axon. And the other side of the soma, it has what are called dendrites. Just like their life. You can consider them as micro axons, although I don't know if that's a good analogy. Just they do computations, and they basically they're little like pieces of grass sticking out of the soma, as far as looks are concerned. They do a lot more than look like pieces of grass, though. So when a cell, or what do you call it? A stem cell is told to become a brain cell. It transforms into this. Now, you'll find that there's lots of these in your brain kind of connecting to each other. And then, so these are more axons, and then you can have like the dendrites of a cell here. So you have dendrites, the soma, and the axon, and the dendrites connect to the axons, or the dendrites connect to the axons of another neuron, or the axon can connect directly to the soma of another neuron. So why all this? Well, one thing you have to understand is that this area here isn't actually touching. This is called Now this gap between the neurons is where neurotransmitters are fired. And we've all probably heard that word before. And the ones you probably heard the most about are serotonin and dopamine. Well, there's that and dozens of others that get fired between these gaps here. And depending on what the axon fires out, depending which neurotransmitter, it changes the message to the receiving neuron of what's going to take place. Are we seeing like straight line, like vertical or horizontal lines on a visual center? Is it what kind of smell is being smelled? Things like that. Do we want to increase an excitatory signal or decrease the excitatory signal? So if all these were this just connected, this flexibility wouldn't exist. And that's what makes our brain so powerful, is the flexibility of neurotransmitters between the gaps between axons and dendrites and soma. But to give you a comparison, a computer runs a few billion cycles per second. A neuron will only run about 500 cycles. But per second, it only fire about 500 times max. But it's all the interconnectedness that gives it its power in the brain of all these neurons. So this is a very basic introduction to neurons. I hope it was somewhat educational. I'll do some more detail maybe into neurotransmitters or something like that next. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the next video.